Well, YouTubers, I was looking for a security system for the place here that I could just put out every now and then and maybe put on a tripod. And I thought about these trail cameras that they use. They reckon you can leave them out for 3 months. Well, you know, I don't know, but this is the one I got, Sassoon. I had a bit of trouble. I brought 2 off eBay and none of them were, they didn't turn up. So I got my money back on them. About 3 months it took to find out they weren't going to turn up and got my money back. I'm very patient, I waited. So then, they were about $40 each. So then I decided to go on Banggood and got this one from there for $40. But it cost you $40 and then you got to pay the exchange rate shit. So then you got to pay postage. So about $70 by the time you get it. But this and another 2 parcels off them, and the other 2 come relatively quick. This took about a month to get here. Got everything on it. I won't buy it off eBay again in a hurry because I had a bit of trouble with eBay. It's got a good mounting bracket there for the wall if you want to mount it on something and leave it as a permanent fixture. So that's basic. It's in pretty good English. Not much Chinglish in it. There's a little bit. It's got a strap if you want to strap it around a tree. Different things here. Troubleshooting. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it was just a cheap one that I brought to give it a go. So I had to get a SD card with it. So I bought one of them from the post office here in Australia. They're $15. You know, it was all right, worked all right. Okay, for what I wanted it for, you had to get alkaline batteries with these things. They reckon that they're good for 3 or 4 months out in the field. Yeah, well, I don't know about that. You'd have to have a solar panel or something hooked up to it. Okay, so there it is here. It's got its different night sensors and everything on it. It's not 4K camera. It's got all the controls on the inside. You can't play back your videos on that screen. That's only a menu screen. SD card slot, if I don't know if you can see that. And you've got to hook into your computer. There's your controls on, off, and the settings there on that one. And if you have a look, it says on, off, test, USB, TF card. Your batteries go on the back here. There's 8 of them. Go on the back. Your microphone's there. Good waterproof seal around it. Clips down tight. Got a good belt if you want to put it around a tree or something, or on a post. It's 6 volt, 1.5 amp. You can screw it into a tripod. I did. I screwed it into a tripod and I put it out a couple of nights when I got it. Now the thing with this thing is, it comes with this stuff too. There's your mounting bracket. Got a pretty good mounting bracket. Cable to plug into your laptop or computer, whatever you might have. Okay, the only thing with this I found, I put the batteries in, it said 2 to 3 months out in the field. It's good for, right, okay. So I set it on photos, take 3 photos or 2 photos every time someone walks in front of it, like for capturing anyone wandering around. Like had night vision and all that, that worked all right on it. But the second night I put it out for one night, and I put it out for the next night, and I put it on video the next night. It does the same, it records for so long. You set the times yourself with the menu, and then you play it back. You can play it back if you've got a smart TV or a TV with a USB port in it, you should be able to play it back on the media. Although my TV would play back the photos but wouldn't play back the videos, it said it wasn't supported. Okay, so you might want to have a computer to do that. So it did work, but the first night I put it out, it was all right. The second night I put it out on video. I put the put it on, put the SD card back in it and turned it on, and the batteries were half flat. Well, I got the batteries from Bunnings, so I'd say what it is. It's old technology. It was $40, like I said, or something like that, and then there was 50 something dollars by the time they put postage on it, and then the exchange rate put it up to 70. They took out of the bank. For my money, I don't like bad mouthing anything. It might suit someone for some situation in a shed, somewhere like that. But for my money, I reckon Bunnings have got Swan brand of these trail cameras, $125. I wouldn't waste my time mucking around getting one from overseas when you can walk straight in and buy one off the shelf. This is only my opinion, right? So I don't know, if you want to wait ages to get one. Of course, this virus was here too. That might have had something to do why it took so long. But on eBay, I brought, like I said, 2 of them. They never turned up. I got my money back on them. The communication on eBay wasn't very good. It was better on Banggood. Much better communication on Banggood. The other parcel I got from Banggood turned up. So over the years with eBay, I've had quite a few parcels go missing. So I'm a bit suspicious about eBay from now on. And I will have a look locally from now on, because I never knew they had them in Bunnings for sale. And I think if I can get them locally, I'll just shop locally. I think it's got to the stage now where buying online's okay if the stuff is in Australia. Like if you buy something off eBay, make sure it is here in Australia, and they deliver through Australia Post. That's another big one. Otherwise you'll be waiting forever. But I haven't been putting many videos up, but I will endeavour to put a few more up. I just thought I'd put that up there for you to let you know what's going on. It's your decision what you do. I can't see them working for 2 to 3 months out in the bush unless you've got external power. Just can't. Sheer power. This, whatever they got in these, it's pretty heavy, so it could be just the older technology. But anyway, yous make the decision. This is the box that it come into. I didn't. It was packed pretty well. I didn't make a Sassoon is the name brand. I didn't do an unpacking because it come to another address, so I just left it at that. Okay, YouTubers, so there's the Sassoon trail camera. You can use cable ties, of course, too, on the back there if you want to. Put a little lock on there too. And it was off Banggood. And, you know, I don't know. That's the only thing I thought was the time that you leave it out, that they said for 2 to 3 months. You definitely have to have some sort of external power. And it does do a rotation. The bigger the SD card you have in it, like I've only got that one there, you've had a 128 gigabyte SD card in it. It rotates like every 8 hours or something. It just films over top of whatever you've got on there. A bigger SD card will give you more time, of course, in filming or taking photos. Entirely up to you. The photos were pretty good. I couldn't complain about them. 160, of course, not 4K, but yeah. Anyway, you'd make up your own mind about that, and subscribe and like and comment if you like, and donate. Chris can do PayPal. Thank you.